we got White Templars, which is true, and then we got, oh, your friend, I'm coming. It's Space Marine chapters. So for the purposes of this quiz, we will have to only give you 1 point.
I don't care. I won.
You have no idea, Dread, how many times Hal has referenced that before we record an episode.
I like how it was the White Templars too. You know, there's something.
Oh.
Some of the gene seeds splashed over.
Oh, Colin.
Oh no! Why'd you have to go and do that?
I kept it the gene seed. I kept it lore friendly.
Hello and welcome to Lorecrimes. Today we have a very special quiz episode for you all. He's the master of memes and an angry undying dreadnought, and also my favorite Warhammer channel. It is DreadAnon himself, here to host our quiz. And what will our topic be today, Mr. Dread?
Our topic will be obscure Space Marine chapters. The ones nobody knows about. Maybe some of them don't even have color schemes. That's how obscure we're going with it today.
Oh no, Andy's got us in the bag.
Andy Dub.
We're so dead. We are dead in the water. Oh, okay, Colin, Eli, get the funny answers ready. It's gonna be pure funny.
I've gathered from those reactions, Andy, that your knowledge of obscure Space Marine chapters might be pretty good.
Well, to give you an idea, I make stuff for my thumbnails on my channel, and I actually made every single known Successor Chapter logo on my own, like kind of like with a border and everything. So I made like 200 plus of these designs.
Whoa, okay.
So I got quite deep into like, this is a weird chapter. What are they about? Oh, they've got like a paragraph. That's it. So I know a few of them.
Is it too late to change all of my questions?
No, you have to win. But this situation is definitely the call the ambulance, but not for me. We're gonna suffer. Oh Lord.
Okay, Colin, what are you feeling? How's your confidence levels tonight?
I've played the Space Marine video game, so as long as all of the questions are about Mark Strong, I think I've got this one. If that is...
Actually, whoa, maybe not, but... Yeah, okay, because I always thought you were more of a fantasy guy, so...
Yeah. So, if the Celestin Prime makes a surprise appearance, I might be alright. Otherwise, I'm here. I'm definitely present.
Practically all of my knowledge of Age of Sigmar comes from your videos, so...
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hold on for a second. Colin, would you say you know more about the Space Wolves than like any other Space Marine chapter?
Why do you gotta do that to me?
Because I think that's true. Other than Ultramarines, maybe. I think that's true.
Space Wolves, dude. Like, yeah.
Oh my god, Eli.
I guess I did have to learn about them to shit on them, so that's fair.
Exactly.
There is actually a Space Wolf question on here, so not to spoil too much, but you will have that in the.
All right. I got something.
Yeah, Eli, how are we feeling?
Pretty good. Like 50-50. I feel like I've made a few shorts on weird, obscure Space Marine chapters, but not that many.
Yes.
Yeah, they're also really old. So
now a couple of these are pretty far back in the chronology, so I have faith in you.
Nice.
And Hal, what are we like? What are we like?
Well, confession. I like characters. So if it has no characters, it's dead in the water.
There's none of that rubbish here. We don't like no personality. We don't like no character development. It's all stats and meaningless statistics.
I want my blank army, guys.
I'm ready to be guided. Let's do it.
That is kind of like... Well, I don't want to get too deep into it, but that is kind of like a fun division of Warhammer players. Like, some people like the Faceless Army guys, and some people like the personalities.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a personality kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're shit out of luck here.
I know.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right. Question 1. A real softball to start you off with. I'll walk into the goal. If you can't get this, then you may as well go home now. You're probably already at home, but I mean, like, depart the quiz home. Okay, so question 1. Which original Space Marine Legion only had one successor chapter? And
I know
for a
this.
bonus point, what was this successor chapter called?
Oh, okay, right. Hold on.
Oh no, this is meant to be the easy one. Christ.
Ball, man. This was the.
Ooh.
What have I created?
Yeah, this is.
I like the
my
idea
weak
that
spot.
he's just instantly come in and been like, "I'm disappointed already at the status of Lorecrimes."
We named the channel
Lord
that for a reason.
Did it in the opening salvo.
Pain.
Rick.
Is this a bad time to mention I've still yet to read any of the Horus Heresy?
Yes.
Someday.
I chickened out after like the first 4 books. I think there's just so much of it, you know.
There's a lot.
Well,
Andy, what book are you on right now?
I'm on Titan Death.
In the Siege of Terror.
51.
that?
No, so I'm on book 51 of, I think it's 51 of 52 of the Horus Heresy. Then I'm going to be doing the Siege of
God.
Terror. I started last year, like, properly. I think I listened to about Prospero Burns, I think, was the last one I listened to from, like, a few years ago. And then last year went from there, and I've gotten all the way through almost. So I'm nearly there.
Yeah, it's a bit. It is a lot.
Oh my lord. What would you say the good book to bad book ratio is, like, just in terms of quality of the writing?
Quite honestly, I would say, from my experience, a third of them are kind of like, oh, I can't really remember what happened in these books. There are some which are like amazing, and then there's other ones where you go, I know what happens, but it was just a bit of a slog. Like me and Hal mentioned in, I think, a previous episode about the Salamander stuff is a really difficult series to get through because you're just like, nothing's happening apart from there being sad, you know.
Why does Nick Kime hate
Well, that's
me?
the whole thing.
Nick Kime is like, he can write a good book, but as soon as it has a salamander in it, I don't know what happens. It's like someone walks in, just like brains him or something. I don't know. I mean, not to. I'm sorry, man, if you are listening to this, because I do like some of the other stuff, but I have to say, the salamander books have really pain. I'm so sorry, dude.
At this
Okay.
point,
All the answers. Oh, Colin, go on.
oh no, I was just saying. At this point, it's like when someone says you should watch One Piece. I'm like, that's 1,000 episodes. That's 54 books in the Horus Heresy.
You can just read all the Lexicanum articles. That's what I do. I've read every Warhammer book that's ever been written. What? So, the answers for question 1 are in. So, without further ado, I will move on to question 2.
Let's go, baby.
The Black Templars, you know, we know them, we love them, everyone's favorite angry space Germans. But they're not the only Templars on the scene. So, I want everyone to name me 2 chapters with Templars in the name that are not the Black Templars.
Okay, I can do that.
It's just like color theory now. Like, we're just gonna guess.
Yeah, really.
Only 2 of them are colors. So, actually, wait, no, I only asked for 2. Shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
Which is it?
Okay.
I think I know one of them. I think I know one. It was
All right, there's only so many colors in the rainbow, so I've got an all right chance.
Some of them aren't color themed, I have to say, but
Yeah, there's more.
Oh shit!
the answers are rolling in. And
No,
I am
those are the ones I know with colours. That was the question, right? Like, which are the ones with colours?
Whoa, Andy, you've named me 3. Whoa.
I have. I've got the logos
You
somewhere to prove it.
You count down.
if it's 3 answers, give it to him. Just give it to him.
Oh.
I can't wait for you to read out my answer, but don't do it yet.
Yay, bonus points from me for references to my videos, Mr. Man. So
Yeah.
you can keep trying, but you know it won't happen. All right, the answers are in. So we're moving on to question 3 in this voice. Okay.
Okay, why not?
Reasonable Marines are a homebrew chapter with a focus on pragmatic tactics such as camouflage, negotiations, and long-range engagements. All the stuff you don't want in your Warhammer. But there is an official chapter that use similar practical, pragmatic tactics. What are they?
Oh, I think I know this
That is
one.
a cheeky one.
I actually think I know this one.
Eli, you give me the answer before I even finish.
Hey, that's right.
I had to pair it with
Damn.
something though.
think
They
I'm
can't
gonna
be too clean.
guess. By these guys.
The last few brain cells I haven't killed are pretty chugging along this quiz. I'm feeling all right.
I remember because there were so many angry comments on my old Reasonable Marines video about how this is just a copy of this chapter or
But
something
the
like
Reasonable
that.
Marines came first,
I
damn
know.
it.
I like the idea that you might have gotten a point
They
out
did.
of shame. Just like,
sure.
right.
Reasonable Marines is like my only video to have 1 million views, and it's like in one of my old crappy videos too, which is like, I mean, 1 million views is cool, but also it's Reasonable Marines. What the heck?
Yeah. No, that's kind of how it goes with me too. Like all my most viewed videos are like the old ones I hit. So where I was just like mumbling into my microphone and didn't know how
Yeah.
effects worked.
We should have a forfeit round where someone has to whoever loses has to play their oldest video.
Oh no!
Oh, you guys should
Oh.
see my oldest short. It's like atrociously bad. I might have deleted it actually. It's so bad. Oh man.
No, you have to embrace the shame. You can't ever delete anything.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll see if it still exists.
The
Actually,
answers
I don't think I could do it. to be honest.
in. Okay, so that is the end of round 1. Let's
Loving the energy, by the way.
Yes, I copied it from this zoology YouTuber named Lindsay Nicole. She's really good, and she says everything in that exact same tone of voice. So,
We love it. We love it.
in the astronomically unlikely event that she's listening to this, hi Lindsay, I'm sorry for ripping you off. Okay, so our first question was, which original Space Marine Legion has only one successor chapter? And for a bonus point, what was this successor chapter called? So, Andy, I am grilling you first. You answered the Space Wolves and the Wolf Brothers. And sir, you are correct!
Hey.
Andy, 2 points.
Two for
Colin.
me.
Colin,
Oh no.
Colin, you got the Space Wolves, but you did not get the Wolf Brothers. You answered the Wolf Spear, which I regret to inform you are a recent
Primaris.
Primaris success.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I'm tutting. It's low volume, but
Oh.
I'm tutting.
I,
You just made the Space Wolves video. Come on.
I did, and
Yeah.
and then
It's his favorite chapter.
immediately check. All right, Eli.
I mean, it's the Space Wolves, so we'll forgive it.
I'll take
Eli,
one.
you said Space Wolves. You got a point for that, but then you said the 13th Company were called Amogus.
No.
I do not think it's the correct answer, and dare I say, is a little sus. In and out.
Oh. Oh Lord, I feel bad for my answer now.
Hal, what were we doing? What were we doing? Oh!
Did he say salamanders?
My
No.
man! My G! What were you thinking?
Top G. I just realized how wrong I was because I just remembered the other successor chapter is the Brazen
Iron
Claws.
Hands! They've got like a
Bro.
dozen successor chapters.
Yeah, they got loads.
Bro,
They only had
Um,
I thought they only had the Red Talons, but I just remembered they had the Brazen Claws, and then they had a
Mm.
successor chapter way later. Like,
they have a few, I think.
But now they have
a whole
more.
yeah,
successor
they got
chapter
Sons of the
owned by
Gorgon,
the Admech, I'm
Gorgon,
pretty
Iron
sure.
Lords. They got all sorts.
This might be spoilers for later questions, so we should probably.
yeah,
To be honest,
I don't know this.
I like how was like the Brazen Claws and the other, and it's like whichever one came first, the other one copied their homework. Because it's like, hang on a minute, it's exactly the same logo, just with a different color scheme. Cheats.
That's kind of what painting Space Marines is, though, bro. That's the whole point. No one's inventing a new color.
But you didn't know the Wolf Brothers.
I didn't
Oh.
think it was Space War. I thought it might because I could only think of only has one, and I thought the Space Wars they made more
No,
because they had that plan to
Maybe
wrap the
that's
Eye of
more to
Terror.
question.
no,
They did make more later, but after Primaris.
The
first.
Spaceballs were like, oh, that's a nice codex you got there. Unzips flies, takes a piss on it. That's their opinion.
First, they made the first one, and Lehman was really excited for it, and then it ate shit and died, and the world was better for it.
They all turned into furries.
Such a hater. Such a hater.
Oh, I pain. I didn't. Yeah, I'm in last place. This is gonna be bad.
As penance, how you have to do a Spaceballs video for your next channel upload.
The punishment fits the crime. But okay, shall we move on to round 2?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. Now, this is going to be a really weirdly structured one because I didn't think about how this would work just over speech. So you're all going to have to, just put up with it because I said so. It's my quiz and I'll do it what I want. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, a question.
What about
Yes!
what about the results for the other 2 questions?
I said them and then I forgot them as soon as I said them. But
Well,
okay, right. So what do we got? 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 What do we got?
Andy. So
Okay,
it's capitalist Andy.
Oh shit! We didn't discuss the other 2 questions at all. Whoops! I
Yeah.
forgot.
All good. All good. We're leaving this in, by the way. 100%. We're leaving this in.
We impeached DreadAnon for being a terrible quizmaster. Okay. Andy, you gave me 3. You gave me the Silver Templars, the Red Templars, and the White Templars. All of those are correct, but you still only get 2 points.
Oh.
Because I'm mean like that. Okay.
Okay.
Colin, we got White Templars and Red Templars. That is correct. Also, 2 points.
Yes!
My boy.
Eli, you got Red Templars, White Templars, Knights Templars are probably 1 lel, which is not true, but you got 2 points anyway.
I'll take it.
I'm so excited for my answer. You have to do it in the voice. You have to do it.
We got White Templars, which is true, and then we got, oh, Euphrain, I'm coming! Which is not Space Chapters. So for the purposes of this quiz, we will have to only give you 1 point.
I don't care. I won.
You have no idea, Dread, how many times Hal has referenced that before we record an episode.
I like how it was the White Templars too. There's something.
Oh.
Some of the gene seeds splashed over.
Oh, Colin.
Oh no! Why'd you have to go and do that?
I kept it to gene seed. I kept it lore friendly.
Okay.
Sister, you must preserve my brother's gene seed. Cut it from his body.
We're filthy. We're so filthy. God Lord.
Okay, but with regards to the 3rd question, everyone got that right. That was the Raptors.
Oh wait, I got an extra
Oh,
bit as
good.
well. I put something extra as well.
Oh, yes, you did. You did. You put Fox News' anime, which is probably technically true in some sense. I can't fathom as to what that sense would be, but you know what?
I don't know, but I have to put this on the internet. It has to be there.
I admit it's been some time since I watched Fox News, so I can't say if I can I can confirm or not.
I'm pretty sure Trump and Ted Cruz had a beam struggle, and then Ted Cruz gave a speech about his family, and then that enabled him. That gave him the strength to make his Kamehameha stronger. And which I'm pretty sure is how the 2016 election ended.
And then
Quote me on that.
and then Tucker Carlson said, "Hey, sometimes I just get smacked in the face. I'm just asking the questions." He just left it on that.
I love Tucker Carlson memes.
I do. He's such a weird man. Even in this other side of the continent, over the ocean, whatever. Oh.
His reach extends far.
As does his hairline.
Way!
Ouch.
Hey, oof.
Okay. Now that we've actually said how many points everyone has got, and not just in my dementia-riddled brain, let us move on to round 2. As I said, this is extremely weird because I didn't think about how it would work. Because when you think about a quiz, you imagine everyone huddled around a table with pen and paper and stuff, which is not the case here. But we're going for it anyway. So I have listed 4 Space Marine chapters, and I have listed 4 gimmicks. Now, your task will be to match the Space Marine chapter to their gimmick.
Oh
Is that
no.
clear for
This is gonna be difficult.
Okay.
Loud and clear.
Okay, so here are the 4 Space Marine chapters. I've just noticed they're all bird themed, but that doesn't have any bearing on the question, I
Nice.
don't think. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, right. The Doom Eagles, the Howling Griffins, the Imperial Hawks, and the Shadow Falcons. Are we good?
Yep.
Did everyone get those? Okay,
That's good.
we have here the chapters. And now let us move on to the gimmicks. The gimmicks are swearing oaths, having a high number of librarians, being depressed and nihilistic, and operating from high altitude. So we will put those in the chat.
That's very bird. That's just like too bird themed. Like, come on, Warhammer. Christ.
There are a lot of birds. You could say that perhaps Games Workshop have at times been bird-brained. Haha, haha, haha.
Hey.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
No. Is this because you don't like having birds rest on the dreadnought? Is this like an inside?
You know, they just poop everywhere. It's crazy.
Oh, this is tough though. Andy's already won this, so
Hey, I know a couple of these.
oh,
Hey, we've
Christ.
got an answer.
I actually don't know the last 2 though. I just guessed. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I've structured it in such a way that if you know 2 of them, you could probably get the remaining 2 pretty easily.
Allegedly.
But also, really.
Yeah.
Oh, this is difficult though because I don't know any of these. Paid. Colin, please tell me you're suffering.
I'm going.
Recently
I might be
remade my
going the
Howling
wrong
Griffin
way.
short.
Oh
The
shit.
odds are that you'll probably at least be able to get 1, I should think. Just by pure chance.
Christ, these are all successor chapters, are they as well? Which is
I
kind of
we
like
will go
yeah.
obscure, obscure we shall go.
2 of these are from the Ultramarines, right? I don't know what the other 2 are though.
Yeah, I think it's the Ultramarines, and one of them's bound to be the Raven Guard, just because all of the birds.
Or they're all Ultramarines.
But that would be extremely misleading.
Everyone wishes they were Ultramarines, so.
True.
It's
Real.
not true.
Do you have a favorite chapter or like Legion yourself, Dread?
I think I like the Salamanders the best out of the original Legions, just because.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, they're nice, and we appreciate niceness in this house.
I can hear the Salamander character now, actually, now that you're talking. I can completely
It's just
hear
me
him.
with an American accent for some reason. The least effort I put into anything ever.
I mean, it works.
All the models have their helmets off, so it's like I just gotta talk. I can't rely on my
Yeah.
effects to save me.
I know.
Depressed and nihilistic is tripping me out because it just seems so obvious
Because
to.
that's the Night Lords, and they're not in the list.
Yeah.
The Night Lords like to impress their depression and nihilism on others with knives.
They're not cool like the White Scars. They're just like, just go for a ride, chill, it'll be fine.
Just
Actually, I think
get
I
on
might
your
swap
Harley,
mine around.
play some classic rock, and let the wind run through your hair. Is the White Scars solution to all their
Beautiful.
problems.
Put some Motorhead on and
And it
go and cut
works.
someone's head off. It's
Maybe,
great.
maybe I am a White Scar.
We're all White Scars,
Are you
brother.
Mongolian?
I'm afraid I'm not.
Well, then I don't think you can.
I
avoid
I
that.
have I have played a large amount of Total War Medieval 2 though, so
Okay, yeah. I'm
Solomon
pretty sure
and
that's
Shiban
what
Khan
they're-
were from Terra, says.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think Colin's probably the type of person who a Mongolian back in the day would have really crushed, so, like the rest of us. So we're probably quite far off Mongolia.
excuse you.
You know what I mean.
Just picking on you. 'cause
We're all
you died.
pale.
Genetically, I'm Irish and Italian. I was in the clear zone.
Oh,
You don't
mine
think
wasn't.
It's the Hungarians that have to worry about it. Do we have anyone of Hungarian extraction here tonight?
I don't know necessarily. Eastern European though.
Okay, well, somewhere in that region.
Pain.
Yeah,
Edit.
everyone's
that
got
you
their answers in. So let us move on to question number 2 of this extremely finicky round. Okay, I have listed 3 Space Marine chapters who fell to chaos. And next, I will list the 3 chaos warbands that they became. And you will have to match the chapter to the warband that the chapter became.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I stumbled over my words a bit there, but we're powering through. We're powering through. Okay.
This is
So,
Andy's.
chapter,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I mean, Andy's got all of these, I think, so far. So, so the chapters are the Astral Claws, the Crimson Sabers, and the Lion Guard.
Oh, I know this. Cool. Right. No worries. I'll do that
I
quickly
don't
for
know
you.
the last 2.
Flip sec. And the warbands are the Death Shadows, the Red Corsairs, and the Crimson Slaughter.
That's easy,
Andy, you dickhead.
man.
Come on, you guys can get it.
Oh no. I feel like I've heard of Crimson Sabers from something.
I'm gonna be cheeky and give you a hint here. The Crimson Sabers one is pretty easy when you
Pretty
think about
easy.
it. It's
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
it's so easy it looks like a trick, but it's actually not. It's just chaos being really uncreative.
Hal, do you not know the Red Corsairs one?
That's the one I
Bro,
did
please,
know.
bro.
That's the one I did
Okay,
know.
Okay.
Even I knew that one.
Good.
I got to admit, no offense, Hal, but you're having a bit of a tough time with this one. I'm quite surprised because you're usually storming it.
I don't know how
This
many.
guy-
Yeah, I know characters
all
though.
this guy know how to do is eat hot chip and reference Horus Heresy.
All I know is like, because we all specialize in different things. So this is like my big weakness, essentially. I don't I
There's
literally
a question later on that I think you will be well suited to, if that is of any comfort to you.
probably not. 'Cause I'm gonna go for the funny.
To be fair, it's been a roller coaster. Like Yarrick, I stormed it, and then we just did the Luminef quiz, which I got nothing because I don't know anything about fantasy. So
That's tough.
yeah, I'm like the most inconsistent member. Whereas you're all like usually anywhere from like second, maybe third. Or, me, it's either first or fourth every time.
I haven't won in so long.
He called Age of Sigmar fantasy. I'm already fucking seething in this corner over here.
It is fantasy. You have to accept this. It's fantasy, but every
No.
You
The
made me
old
like
world will
cry.
come out. It's coming. I swear. The old world's gonna be here someday, guys.
They'll release the old world and smite the edge of Sigmar Heights.
It'll next year's our year, guys. Next year.
It'll be
It's-
done when
it's-
it's done, and we like that. It'll be done when it's done.
It'll be
It's
done
never
20
happening.
years.
after the next 200 Horus Heresy novels have been released.
I can't wait until Age of Sigmar releases an update where a wayward Space Marine chapter somehow
Oh my gosh.
somehow transports himself into the setting to sort it out, just to boost sales.
And then
Interesting.
Nagash raises them all as corpses.
We have Beastmen in space now, so
It's true. They're
Yeah, that's
they're
pretty
coming back, not just the Zangors.
Fighting the little dwarfs. They're fighting
Yeah.
the dwarfs, just like
I
in
did see that,
fantasy.
and I was like, "What are they doing here? Get
Oh.
out of my 40k!" You're not meant to
Skaven
be
in
here."
space. Who knows?
I think-
Maybe someday.
I think Deep Rock Galactic has single-handedly made me love the Leagues of Votann. Not for any of their lore, just because I get to scream rock and stone every time I think about them. That is it.
There should be a
Glorious.
special rule where if you scream rock and stone and then knock all of your opponent's models over,
I think the special rule is you get escorted out.
Yeah, just tip the table at that point. Just go
But-
rock and stone.
It was like that thing where like all like security guards like carry one arm, and it's just the person like sitting there like all victim, and they had that look on their face where like I'm completely helpless. This is the end.
Because you're going to encourage people to go to tournaments now and just put like pebbles in their pockets, and when they're losing, they'll just lob them. It's like rock and stone. Ow! Stop it!
Nice.
Just because you're losing.
Bit of an
Like
escalation from law
like
crime.
yelling "wow" when you're playing orcs.
Yeah.
Well, they have to do that, like, to be fair, though, because
You
it's
have to.
yeah, but
You have to yell
also,
as loud as you can.
but you lose your respect of your loved ones as well, so it's a bit of a trade-off.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So
you know.
it's like the store has windows in the front and people can look in and see you.
Oh, just remember how not everyone has loved ones, so it's fine.
Jesus Christ! What was that?
Jeez.
What the hell was that?
We're getting
Oh,
dark.
man.
Just being a realist.
Welcome to the Law Crimes. Here we're about to almost make war crimes.
These are just regular crimes.
If you have a loved one, let Hal know, and he'll personally take care of that.
I didn't do that. Andy did.
Oh man.
I meant
What the
Andy.
heck?
I'll just watch and laugh and film it on my phone.
You can find all of our future videos on LiveLeak.
Oh man.
If anyone sees a live like logo appearing in the corner of their vision right now, just please let them know.
To all the grandkids watching this, yes, this was bizarre. Yes, we were weird. It was a weird time. Oh,
It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times.
the worst. I think I'm confident my answers are on this one. I think I've got it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, everyone's in. So we will move on with this handy dandy little line of equal signs because I just noticed that looked really cluttered. We will move on to question 3, which is, some chapters, they ain't so codex compliant. They kind of mix things up a bit. They do things their own way. And one of the parts of that is giving weird names to some of their roles within the chapter. Like, for instance, chaplains. The following 3 chapters give weird names to their chaplains. And you will be required to match the chapter
Jeez.
with their chaplain equivalent. So, here, I think I just forgot to copy it and I deleted it, so we will redo this.
Reload.
Okay. Thank you, undo sign in Microsoft Word. Okay, we got the Celestial Lions, the Emperor's Spears, and the Tome Keepers. And... Oh, come on, you can't have this already.
No, I don't.
No.
I was like oohing, like, ooh, I'm interested.
I noticed a message from Eli, and he was like, I thought it was going to be the answers, but he was just despairing.
Yeah.
Okay, and the chaplains are the orators, the death speakers, and the druids.
Oh, we actually get. Okay, I didn't think that you were going to give us the
Oh no,
the
I'm
names.
generous.
So it's not so over. It's not so over.
Nothing is over, not as long as you can imagine it. So just imagine yourself getting the right answers, and that maybe you will.
Too easy.
Let's see. Just put this here.
Maybe freaking.
I got this. I got this.
Oh. Who names their chaplains orators? Are so.
It makes sense. That's all I'm saying.
They do happen,
Is that from the 3rd book of Armageddon? I'm trying to sneak it in if everyone knows it. We're going to give away the answer for me there.
You're giving it away. You're giving it away. That was quite the sound.
Sorry, I don't know how that came across. Probably not as a shush as I intended.
I love the Inquisition. I love the Inquisition.
We have you surrounded. Come out and achieve codex compliance.
Daddy.
I hate the Inquisition! I hate the Inquisition!
Open up. It's time to do your taxes. No.
Oh, that's.
That's how the beta war started.
God, I need to
much.
go back to Huron Blackheart at some point because that guy is like Abaddon, but competent,
Cool.
and I missed because excuse me, Abaddon. Oh god damn! Did you hear it in the GW like video?
Yeah, and then they
Abaddon.
followed it with reboot Guilliman. It's like, bleh. No.
Guy Haley says reboot.
If they made it up, they can kind of pronounce it how they want, maybe, but
No one says.
You got to do it like
No
we
one says
say.
it like Guy Haley says reboot Gullyman, and I still want to Like, I just want to throttle that because it's just someone. No one says remote gullyman. It's wrong. It's actually straight up.
It's like if one of the orders said, actually, it's pronounced Angeron. You're like, no, that's silly. Or I don't know.
It's not as bad as Corvus Corax, to be fair. For Angron, but Corvus Corax.
Or Ferrus Manus.
Bird.
Yeah, who leads the Iron Hands is called Iron Hand.
Ferrus Manus, yeah.
It's called. It's called. I learned that recently. I said it on our podcast, which is coming out. Well, should be out by now. By the time
it's
we're
already out.
recording. But his name actually means Iron Man. But Colin pointed out is not much better. But it's not Iron Hand.
Also,
Man. Man.
I did finally just plug it into Google Translate, and it actually is just Iron Hands, at least according to Google Translate.
Oh, so why are they all so wrong with it?
I don't.
I got corrected by so many people in my chat. For that.
Because it's the internet.
Oh, they're such damn idiots.
You know what? I had a revolting comment recently on I put one of my videos on Reddit, and there was a comment saying, "Oh, great, another 40k YouTuber who doesn't read any of the books." I'm like, I have just got to book 51.
I saw that.
Of the Horus Heresy.
Can watch this video and see how much you know about random facets of 40k lore. They can suck it.
Yep.
Jeff, we'll call him out. Whoever said that, they have to do the Mad Max. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Who knows the most lore? Someone just.
What a lovely day.
I haven't seen the original Mad Max. That's something I haven't seen.
You got it.
Neither is
It's
Colin.
real good.
Colin,
They're all pretty good.
I'd like
except
to.
three.
I really like the new one.
Yeah, the new one's great. And then they're making like a spin-off type thing now, I think.
Did you know, like the new one, they basically didn't have a screenplay for it. They just kind of went, we kind of know what we want to do. And they just shot it. And I'm like, that's mental.
Yeah,
That's
there
a
were so
crazy
many
movie.
ways that could have gone wrong.
didn't they have to pause it as well? They had to like stop and then they reopened that film.
Yeah.
I think they had to go from they had to move production entirely from Australia to Namibia because like
Whoa.
Australia had an unusually rainy season and like the desert turned green, or maybe it was
Wow.
the other way around. I can't remember, but
I hate
it
it
was
when that
something crazy like that.
Colin, have you please tell me you've seen Mad Max?
Uh-oh.
Colin,
yeah,
you there?
Yeah, how you doing?
you still with us? Have you seen Mad Max?
Staying suspiciously quiet.
Yeah, oh yeah, you were avoiding me there.
No,
Mad. That was my favorite part of that film that I know.
Yeah, yeah. What our wonderful guest DreadAnon said. I loved when Max got mad. And maxed all over the place.
Any Mad Max all over the
Like
set.
Max from Ruby and Max?
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
I've seen that.
Oh,
Wasn't ready for that today.
oh, the references. I think I'm confident, but this is the one I'm for the most confident about. The other ones I have no faith in myself.
And we shall see who has triumphed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're on edge there, on edge.
Yeah, I'm.
That was
just
a little
gonna-
Captain Kirk-esque a little bit, like, hello and welcome to the Starship Enterprise. It was that weird
Oh
intonation.
my god, I'm a text-to-speech device. I was the text-to-speech device all along.
The true
Okay.
text-to-speech device was the text-to-speech device we made
we
along
made
the way.
along the way. Yeah.
Hit us, boy. We're ready. Finish it.
Okay, in the realm of matching chapters to their gimmicks, we got the Doom Eagles are depressed and nihilistic. The Howling Griffins really like swearing oaths. The Imperial Hawks like their high-altitude deployments. And the Shadow Falcons have a high number of librarians.
No way!
Damn, I got
Yeah.
Guess that.
I got
I'm
one.
quite here, dude, because you got stuff wrong!
Oh,
Ooh.
So angry.
Okay, so you said that the Doom Eagles like swearing oaths, which they do not like, actually. So that's incorrect. You said the Howling
Oh, wait.
Griffins like high altitude deployment, which they don't.
Oof.
So you're remembrancing all over the place right now, and not in a good way.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you got this Shadow Falcons like have a high number of librarians, right? So that's 1 point to Andy, which is less than I was
What?
expecting.
Insane.
Well, I only got one right.
Yeah, you got the Shadow Falcons right,
Insane.
but that's it.
What? Oh,
that's-
no, I put in... Oh, bollocks.
Sorry, this was an
Balls.
easy one to slip up on, because if you get one wrong, then that sort of...
Oh, yeah,
Makes
I
it
see what I've done. Yeah.
Cascades
yeah.
down.
I think, yeah, I see what I've done. I mixed
There is
two of them
hope.
up. Oh, no.
Now let us take a look at Colin's answers to this.
Same boat.
Okay, you also got one right. You
Yeah.
got the Highland Griffins like swearing oaths right. So, we're 1 for 1 when we should be 4 for 4. But you also said the Demilos like high altitude deployment like ODSTs from the hit game Halo 3 ODST made by Bungie Studios prior to making the we will not comment on whether or not Halo Reach is better or worse than Halo 3 ODST. When Halo 3 ODST obviously has superior atmosphere, superior level design, and all that jazz. But we won't dwell on it. We won't dwell on it. We'll move on. We'll see what Eli's got cooking.
All right, I can give you the atmosphere.
Shut up!
Straight up. The teacher just telling the students like, "Shut your mouth! You're disgusting." Oh, what's wrong with you? So much.
What's happening? I don't like that. You've created an uncomfortable atmosphere.
I did. So Eli, what did Eli get? I'm curious.
Eli, you said the Doom Eagles are emo as fuck, which
Is that what I said?
is correct. No, you did. You did. I think.
I don't say bad words.
Oh no, you didn't. Sorry. I put words in your mouth there. I was projecting, and I truly am sorry for that. But you also said that the Highland Griffins like swearing oaths, which is correct.
Yeah, but
And you also said the Imperial Hawks. Oh my God! It's 4 for 4 with Eli.
Oh, no.
Oh man.
Holy Christmas! The sweep of the week. But I have preemptively said sweep of the week. For Hal has also sweeped it.
Yeah, boy.
Man.
Balls.
I guessed
This
it
is
as
a
well.
Comeback.
Oh, you somehow guessed every single one right. That's quite impressive, actually, just from a probability standpoint.
Call me Kim Kardashian because there's a comeback here, boys. So sorry. Boo. I know.
Gosh.
We need someone else to be the Remembrancer here. Because Andy looking too hot in this weather.
All right. Calm down.
Oh.
Oh man.
Calm down.
Let us see
kick his ass.
in the next question.
Oh man.
Oh Lord, nobody kick my ass, please.
No, and Andy's ass.
No, it's all right. We love you, man. We love you.
Okay. Whose ass? Okay, so no. Let's just say no asses are being kicked for the foreseeable future.
Yet.
But the comeback of the century, Andy, because you're 3 for 3 on question 5. You said the Astral Claws became the Red Corsairs, the Crimson Sabers became the Crimson Slaughter, and the Lion Guard became the Death Shadows.
Yes,
All
they did.
correct. But can everyone else match your performance?
I think so.
Yeah, actually, Colin also 3 for 3. My God.
Oh,
What is happening?
I'm staying in.
Eli, 3 for 3. Man, you've done it.
Yeah. I don't know who the Lion Guard are though.
God, it's a full house. It's a full house. Everyone got 3 out of 3 on that one question.
Oh, come on.
You get a 3 for 3. You get a 3 for 3. Everyone gets a 3 for 3.
Oh, no.
Of Warhammer pub quizzes. In that exchange.
It's really close. I'm tallying up the score as we go, and I'm like, oh no, me and Hal are even. Bollocks.
You
Okay.
poor thing. This is my worst subject area.
Keep winning. Stop winning these quizzes.
I am not going to win this one. Don't worry.
There's one question left. Let's see who said what and possibly why. Okay. Andy, you said the Celestial Lions named their chaplains Death Speakers, which is
They are.
correct. You said the
Oh.
Emperor's Spears named their chaplains Druids, which is also correct. And you said the Tome Keepers named their chaplains Orators.
Yep, it makes sense. Like
Correct.
orators, they're good at
This out of
speaking
order.
from tone.
This is very
Oh, man.
bad.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I,
messed
the
up.
druids.
I
What
messed up,
are the
guys.
emperors?
I messed
What
up
are the
big
emperors'
time.
spears based on? The Picts, the druids. Duh.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I did a video on the Emperor's Spears, actually, because I can't spoil it because it's the answer to a following question, but there's something about them that really bugs me, and it has come up on the quiz. And
Dude,
it
I'm
will be a
so
question
bad.
here, so just keep that in your memory banks.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Colin, you got one right. You said the Emperor's Spears named their chaplains druids, which is correct, but you got the other two wrong. So, a startling descent
Man,
into the depths of
Uh,
mediocrity.
I was full confident with the Celestial Lines being warders, and
feel like
Close to the sun
I-
is what happened.
yeah.
I copy and pasted, and I didn't look back at the. Oh my gosh, it's so over.
What happened?
Oh,
Colin,
I
it all
don't-
went
I-
wrong.
I think I copy and pasted all the names you put there, and then I got them mixed up.
Oh.
That is quite possible, but unfortunately, Eli,
Oh.
you have achieved 0 points in this particular question.
Oh, well, the Emperor Spears. The Emperor Spears is right. The Emperor Spears is right.
Oh,
They're
sorry. I'm
druids,
so
right?
sorry, Eli. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I
yeah,
nearly
yeah.
cast you into the fires of heck there.
Ooh.
Yes, you got one right.
Neck and neck, Eli. Ooh.
Okay, well, in my defense, I put the Celestial
what?
Lions. Oh,
Just for that, I'm removing all your points. You've got 0
oh
points
my
now.
gosh. I copied and pasted wrong, so I put the Celestial Lions have Tomb Keepers and the Death Speakers have
Okay.
Orators. So
As you can tell, the Lorecrimes is an organized and efficient channel. We don't
Oh
make
my
any
gosh.
mistakes.
If it wasn't
Uh,
already attacking the Death Speakers, would be a cool name for a chapter. So
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true, actually. That's
yeah.
really
I
cool.
think I also saw Orator and Death Speaker, so I'm like, oh, those are the same thing. I'll just put them
Yeah.
beside each other.
Well, there was a Deaf Speaker in the
You know.
second Grimaldus book. Mm.
whoa.
Yeah.
Trivia. We're getting some trivia.
What the heck?
Okay, and Hal, what do we got?
I got one. I did bad.
Yeah, everyone got the druids, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. So you got one.
Pain.
So a varied performance from each and every one of you so far. Which, you know what? That's what makes it interesting.
Also pain, because I don't know how else
Still
I'm gonna cope
really
with
close
this.
though,
I
because if
threw
I'm
so hard by it.
because if I'm tallying this correctly, me and Eli have 12. Colin has 11. No, he has 9, and Colin
Aw.
and Hal has 10. So there's only a few points in it.
I'm not
Okay.
lost.
No, you're very
We're
just
talking about
barely over last.
At this point, it could go any way. That's what you expect. On Lorecrimes, even though this is my first time participating. So I don't know what to expect. But I think this is what to expect. Okay. So it's close. But who will come ahead? Let us find that out right now, right here, in round 3!
Whoa.
Yay.
Okay. I think this is actually kind of an easy one, but it tests your knowledge of the game itself rather than the lore.
Oh, Eli's got this.
Oh no.
Maybe I've got
It's
this.
an easy one. I think everyone will get it. So, okay. Which now relatively obscure chapter was on the cover art for the very first edition of the Warhammer 40,000 rulebook?
Oh.
Oh, I think I might have this.
You said the
I
first
might
one?
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, the answers are flooding in, and it looks good so far.
Unless you see mine and you and you change your mind.
I don't
think
know.
it is this one.
I'm feeling.
The first ever rulebook, and it's an obscure one.
Well, they're now kind of obscure,
Um,
but they were the face of the game back in the day for like 3 years until the Ultramarines were.
Oh no. I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Oh no.
We're the bench
You'll never know
warmers.
unless you
I
try.
got it, boys.
Ah, dear me. Well, I'll try it. It's the only one I get. This is my weakness.
If
Or
not,
get-
go for funny. Go for funny. If you
I gotta try.
Or make a
Hmm.
reference to my videos, and I'll maybe give you. A point.
can I put a normal answer and a funny answer with it?
Whoa!
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for it.
You may amend. You may amend if I don't notice. Okay. The answers are in. Now we're moving on to the question. My personal bugbear, the thing that really keeps me up at night, which I am projecting onto all of you to share in my frustration. Okay. Question 2. What weapon is on the chapter badge of the Emperor's spears?
Oh,
I know
yes.
this. It's so
Mm.
annoying. It's-
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron Densky Bowden.
This I will never let this die. It is the shippest damn thing in the entire game.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I've got an answer in that I'm pretty sure is incorrect, but we'll allow it.
I think my answers are cursed.
Okay,
I-
two of the jokes are for some reason sort of the same thing. Like
Oh no! I think
Oh,
we've
good.
always done it. We're
Good,
thinking along the
good.
same lines as an old joke we've done.
you are unoriginal, which is the worst thing. That's even worse than being wrong. So we should deduct a point for that.
Ooh.
Oh my
geez.
lord!
Can we deduct 5 points?
I got mine in first.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
change.
come
Let me
on,
change
it's-
mine then. I'll change mine to something else.
But this is not allowed. Even
Oh,
though I
no.
just said it was.
Should I not change it? I can still. I got a better one.
We'll all think less of you, but
Ah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna change it. Okay.
fair enough. Now, if it's less funny than that, then I'll be even more disappointed.
Ah.
I'm waiting to see what you change it to before I move.
This better be good, Hal.
Nice.
Is that funny? Is this funny?
That is kind of funny, but I don't know if it's just the sort of thing I find funny because I've been
Yeah,
out for
I
like
thought-
3 hours.
You have to read it out though, so this will be forever on the internet.
We'll get to it. Okay, but first of all, we have the final question of round 3. Now, we all know that Space Marines love their Primarchs, but a few chapters love their Primarchs so much that they just name the chapter after them. So,
Oh, I know where
which
you're going.
4 Primarchs, or I should specify, which 4 Loyalist Primarchs have chapters named directly after them? And, for a bonus point, which Primarch has the most chapters named after
Oh,
them?
here we go. Can we mention the name of the chapters as well for fun?
If you need to flex on everyone that bad,
Okay,
then
cool. That's fine. Yep.
For fun? What do you mean for fun? That's not
fun.
fun.
Well,
Oh god.
if you need to
Yes,
show
dude.
your superiority that badly, then I suppose I can allow
Yeah,
it.
I have a very fragile ego, so.
Stop, they're already dead.
gee.
God, it's actually quite difficult because I have to.
It's not who you'd
Trim it.
expect for the bonus point. It surprised me when I found out.
I'm stuck, boys. I'm stuck. Is it 4? We need 4, right? Don't we? 4.
Yeah, the 4 Loyalist Primarchs who have chapters named directly after them, and which Primarch has the most chapters named after them.
I have to just. There's like I'm switching between 1 or 2. I'm gonna have to commit. I'm gonna have to commit.
There are no stupid answers. There are totally stupid answers, but I trust you not to make one.
On this one, the previous 2, I definitely ruined it.
There was some stupidity there, but we appreciate that. It was the fun kind of stupidity.
I have a question. So I know the 4 Primarchs, but the other bit where you say the one who has the most named after him.
Yes.
So that's kind of tripping me up a little bit because I know the 4 Primarchs, but I'm not quite sure what you mean about who has.
So of the 4, 2 of them have 1 chapter named after them, 1 of them has 2 chapters named after them, and 1 of them has 4 chapters named after them.
Oh,
So
just
give-
like containing their names, you mean?
Yes, because it
Oh,
is
I
all the
see.
same
Right.
formulation, like the X of Y, but yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I understand.
I think I feel slightly.
I'll name
confident.
them 2 for fun.
Okay.
Might have got one wrong. 1 or 2, I don't know. Frick.
I'm going on a wing and a prayer.
Are you going for funny now, Colin? Is it already like it's
No,
funny
he's got
time?
a legitimate answer as well, so we'll not judge him too harshly.
There we go.
It does pose an interesting question. Was Dragon Ball GT that bad?
Oh,
The answer is yes.
Yeah, it was. I cannot stomach GT apologists because they haven't watched it. They haven't watched it recently. They've only watched the intro, which has an amazing song, an amazing animation, and amazing imaginative character designs, and then you get to the show and it's a slideshow where like Dr. slump rejects yell at each other and make weird, uncomfortable sexual innuendos. So
Yeah.
if any of you like Dragon Ball GT, you can take a hike right now.
Super
Thank
Saiyan
God
4
for-
Gogeta was pretty
I've
cool
never
though.
seen that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I think Super Saiyan 4 would have been pretty cool if the fur was gold, because the pink doesn't really work. I don't think.
Oh, it looks so bad,
That
doesn't
would
it?
have been cool, yeah.
Yeah. I like the design, but I think the color scheme should have been different. Eli, you're
Ooh.
in a good place. Don't ever watch it. Don't ever subject yourself to that.
Alright.
Super's good. Super's okay actually. But Super's
Okay,
good.
yeah, it had ups and downs.
It recovered
Um,
slightly towards the end.
I have a confession to make.
Oh no.
I have never seen Dragon Ball Z in any form.
Oh.
I have seen the first 20 episodes of the original, so I can at least say I've seen Dragon Ball. Kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
the early parts are probably the best. I would say.
Yeah.
We're not talking the
Frieza.
Frieza arc. Yeah, Frieza arc.
Frieza Saga's the best.
Yeah.
With a Saiyan close runner-up.
God, what did people do? People didn't have childhoods in this. in this movie.
And he was too busy preparing to make fun of me for not seeing movies before he ever knew who I was.
Yeah, you guys are watching Dragon Ball. I was watching The Godfather, I suppose.
Oh man, he's got him there.
I studied the blade. I studied the Warhammer lore.
I know. And now look at us. What are we doing on a Friday night, boys? What's wrong with us?
We're having fun.
Well, you
Wait, that's
studied
true.
Warhammer lore. I committed genocide in Paradox Interactive Games.
I feel good about this round, though. I can
That's
do
all there
good.
is to it. Okay, so the third round has concluded, and the scores shall now be tallied. Who will come out on top? Who will come out on bottom? Who will come out in the middle? Find out next time on Lore Crimes.
Yeah.
It's the end. I'll take the ride.
Okay, but seriously, we're just doing it now instead of
Oh, okay.
waiting for a week. Okay, so which relatively obscure chapter was on the cover art for the first edition of Warhammer 40,000? Okay, let's take a look. See, Andy.
Yeah.
For God's, the mentors, really?
No.
Because they were in first edition and they were like
Okay,
right at the
they were-
start.
Get him out of here.
Get him
I
out of here!
couldn't think.
Get him out of
You
here!
Yeah,
said obscure, and I was like,
That is a lore
obscure?
crime.
Okay,
What do you
yeah,
mean
they,
obscure?
in fairness, they're
They
not
are an
as
OG.
obscure. Okay, the answer is obviously the Crimson Fists.
Yeah.
They're not
Let's go.
obscure.
That's
Ugh,
they
that's
are,
what threw
they're
me
not
off.
like Ultramarines or Imperial Fists, you know?
Yeah, but they're like that's what I was. I got to be honest. I thought that, and I was like,
will
but
admit-
they're not
I will
obscure.
admit that
They're
it's kind of, yeah.
that's like
sorry, I'm
the Black
sorry.
Templars are obscure. Like, no, they're not.
They're kind of relegated to obscurity these days,
Sort of
though.
like on the Black Templars level anymore.
Yeah, I'd say they are still kind of experienced.
That's why my thinking pattern was the mentors are weird because they've been there since like the very beginning, and they were like, oh, you could actually put them in your army, and then they evolved that to, oh, their chapter is about they literally are like head teachers who go around all the chapters and go like, right, the CO exam results, what are you up to? This could be improved, and so that's what threw me off.
Better head
Sorry,
teacher
Andy,
than
I think you got the right answers on the last.
They're actually my
question.
favorite chapter as well.
Oh, I'm so
Mentors?
sorry. This must
Oh,
have
they
been so
think-
disappointing for you. That's entirely my
Yeah.
bad. I should maybe have
No, no. Yeah, they've
Okay.
been
You
they've been.
did
shut
say it
down.
wasn't that.
Don't worry, I'm
obscure.
gonna smash
You
the
did
next
say
two
it wasn't
questions,
that
it's fine.
obscure when you
That's all
asked.
good. All good, brothers.
We'll see. Okay. Oh, I should say for the Hal also answered cryptic munge, which
Yeah. Think about it.
I don't even know what to do with that.
Is that minus 5 points? That must be minus 5 points.
that must be, yeah, we'll have to
just
deduct them
that,
for
just
Oh, man.
the fact that you said that phrase now and it's on the internet. I think your channel's a bit
Alice
more
putting out
spicy.
his
but
mobile phone notification when he gets a text.
Cryptic munge doesn't even mean anything.
Well, I don't know. I can imagine some things it might mean, but I don't want to.
Let's not go there. This is a
Okay,
kid friendly
let's move on
channel.
to question two. Let's move on
How
to
you are
question two.
full of shit.
So
Yeah, it's
everyone
not.
got that correct then.
Okay,
I
yeah,
think-
everyone got that correct except Andy, and that was partially due to my own formulation of the question, which I admit was not ideal. So we
Okay.
will. I don't know how you want to handle that since you're the one tallying the points.
It's fine.
but-
I'm gonna
I think
smash
it's
it. I
good.
reckon the next two I'm gonna do really well. But
Yeah, so he's already got it. Like he's let him slam dunk us. Let's
So
just
the
shove our heads in
question
the
two
toilet.
was, what weapon is on the chapter badge of the Emperor's Spears? And it is, of course, say it with me, guys.
A
Trident.
Trident.
For some
What?
goddamned reason, a trident isn't a spear. I'm sorry, it's a fishing implement.
I didn't have a chance in hell.
That keeps you up at night.
What did you,
So
what
we
did you
have-
say, Colin?
I mean, it's annoying because it's like they're called
Don't
the
worry.
Emperor's Spears, right? So their chapter badge should be a spear or have a spear on it. But no, it's a trident. It's a trident with a skull on it.
yeah, Poseidon's annoyed. He's
Yeah,
like, give
either a
that back.
skull or a trident
That's
is a
mine.
goddamn spear. Colin also answered cumsock.
Oh God!
That's about right.
It may surprise you all to know there is no chapter. There is no Space Marine chapter with a cumsock on their chapter badge.
Really?
There's got to be like
Wait,
one.
not
yet.
There's got to be one.
Really?
There's
11th
got
edition. Just you wait.
to be a Slanesh warband out there.
Imagine trying to throw that like a javelin.
It's their chapter relic. Every battle brother must donate to it before each
no.
battle.
Donate to it. Oh God!
Oh, Eli, no, you went too far. You went too far.
Thank you all for watching Lore Crimes. We apologize once again for our.
I want to have my name brushed off the credits, please.
We
Quickly.
just silhouette you now.
Just
And voice
imagining-
modulate you so people can't tell who you are.
Oh my God! Quickly, guys, throw the comsock.
No.
Brothers, we gather here on
Brothers,
this
I am
most
pinned here.
sacred of moment.
Don't let the blood ravens near the cumsog.
Oh God!
Okay, Hal also said for that one, I speed home so I can kiss my dad on the lips, which is very sweet.
Oh my god.
Hell, I didn't know you were related to Tom Brady.
I wasn't cum, but he wisely changed it.
I put sentient smegma first. Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
The classic.
So just to clarify,
To cumsog.
so who got that right? There were so many answers there that I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah, I think everyone except Colin, who did not take it seriously, and wrote cumsog.
Okay.
Okay, so has clarity been achieved? Post nut
Yes.
clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so the final bout, the GT final bout.
Grand Tour.
Which Primarchs have chapters named directly after them, and which Primarch has the most chapters named after them? So, we've got Guilliman, Dorn, Sanguinius, and Jagatai from Andy, which are all correct. That is the correct answer.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes, and he also answered Dorn has the most. That's true as well. So, 2
And I
points.
named all the
Damn,
chapters.
Yes,
2
you
points.
did, you smug prick.
So I only get 2 points for all of that.
Dude, I only asked 2 questions.
Aw.
You went above and beyond.
I
That
thought
is-
there'd be like a
that is
point per Primarch you mentioned or something. I don't know.
You're
Oh,
selling the points, so you can give yourself as many points as you want, and I won't.
I'm
notice,
giving
but
myself 50 points for that.
I'm copping
That's fair
a,
enough.
I'm copping a
Okay.
fat L this question.
Colin, you buffoon, you scoundrel. You said Gilliman, Lionel Johnson, Lehman Russ, and Sanguinius. What?
Bro,
what?
Lehman Russ?
Was
Bro.
named after Lehman Russ.
Oh, bro,
Tell-
just a second.
I was really hoping there was like a Sons of Russ Primaris chapter out there or something I missed.
That is the silliest thing I ever heard in my life. But I will grant you that there are a lot of chapters called Lions of something, so you know.
Yeah,
I've seen how many angels there are. There's loads of angels.
Don't have the name Lion in your Primarch name, and I won't have to be so
yeah,
confused.
yeah. I thought it was the line was one too. Frick.
Lions is pronoun.
Okay, hang on, I've just had to rethink how I formulate that whole question, like how many points people get for it, because like Colin did get one, he got 2 Primarchs right, so
Should we do max 5 then?
perhaps. Yeah, that's
It's like
way better.
Four Primarchs and then 1 bonus for
Yeah.
whoever gets the most.
Yeah, no, that's way
Okay.
better. Thank you for being the angel on my shoulder.
You're welcome. That's what you. I made you read out. I speed home and kiss my dad on the lips. It's really fair.
Oh man.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, so Andy gets 5, I think, and then Colin gets 1. No, two.
Woo!
Colin gets 2. Eli, let us. Okay. Yeah, you got 3 right for the Primarchs. You said the lion instead of Sanguin. No, you said lion instead of Gilliman. But you got the most chapters right for Dorn.
Nice.
So you get 4 out of 5.
Are we tied?
Ooh, we're still tied, man. Jeez.
Okay, and
I did
Hal,
poorly.
you got Gilliman and Sanguinius right, but yeah, so 2 out of 5 there.
Damn.
So
What were the
what are
others?
we looking like?
Ferris and Corax.
Bro, what kind of chapter name was Corax in it?
I thought one of them might do. Or this, it's like Raven.
Yeah,
They're basically all Raven.
Mm.
the Ravens of the Ravens.
Caca.
Armed in raven armor with their raven claws and their raven
That's just the
goggles.
Space Wolves, but Ravens.
Mm.
That's true. 100% true.
Okay.
Thing is, have you seen that that AI modulated version of Jonathan Keebles where someone did a video talking about all the Primarchs and the Corvus Corax one? It's just like Corvus Corax is so irrelevant to the setting that he's harder to see when he's not invisible. You're like, ooh, that hurts.
I feel bad.
Pain.
If
Birdman
those
did nothing
Raven
wrong.
kids could read, they'd be very upset.
Oh, Lord. Alrighty then. I think we're. Oh, my God. I wonder who's winning now, though. Andy, you in the
Probably
lead.
Andy.
Me and Eli are on 18 points apiece. We are very.
Christ.
Hi, baby.
I mean, the scores at the moment, I believe, are me and Eli are on 18, Hal's on 14, and Colin's on 12.
Yeah.
Double
Colin.
digits. Double digits.
You know, Colin, you do have the largest channel by far out of all of us, I think. So this is
Yeah.
simply the universe.
This
Balancing it.
Carmack
Just
balancing
like
it.
evening
Fuck
the
you, I
scale.
have more subs. Like, you can always drop that.
I make myself look like a clown on my own channel. I'm happy to play the role of the jester here as well.
Just imagining Colin fanning a bunch of US dollars going, oh, I'm losing the quiz. Oh, what a shame. With his silver play button just in a big shrine.
I'm melting it down into a Raven Guard mini as we speak.
So it can go on a shelf and never be seen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did have a bonus question in my pocket
Ooh.
that I may now withdraw. Okay.
Ooh.
The winner takes it all. This last question is inexplicably worth 10 million points. So it's like the golden snitch in Harry Potter. So I don't know.
Nice.
Whoever gets it right wins, I guess. Okay. Which one of these is not a real Space Marine chapter?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no. Oh, Andy, come on.
Which one of these is not a real Space Marine chapter? Okay. The Gore Golems, the Tarantulas, the Silver Stewards, the Genesis chapter, and the Painbringers. So which of these is not a real Space Marine chapter?
Oh, no. Wait, we had a massive rant. We had a massive rant about one of these guys. The Genesis chapter, Colin. Oh, no. Andy, have you got this? Just please be honest with me. I don't know.
Hey,
Thing
Colin,
is, here's the thing I will say. I made all the logos, but if I'm thinking about this, these are probably ones that don't have logos, so I am kind
Space.
of uncertain. Yeah.
They're not like. I think most of them are like single paragraph in an issue of White Dwarf. So these are really
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel. Except the Genesis chapter. I think they have like a color scheme and stuff.
I got some more.
It's a 1 out of 5, isn't it?
I, love
I mean, Colin, did you want to talk about what we said about the Genesis chapter in the Ultramarines podcast?
I love my bargain bin Ultramarines. Fucking discount Dan Smurfs.
Nice.
Is it obvious this one, or is this?
It's
I don't
I'm
think it's
still
that.
saying nothing
obvious.
because everything rides on this one.
Can I ask a question? Could the one that's not real be a homebrew?
No, it's I literally just made it up when I was writing the questions.
Okay.
Well, that depends if he's gone for one that like sounds too normal to be safe, or he's gone for one that's
I know, right?
obscure.
Can I change my answer really quick?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick.
Can I redo my answer really quick? I've had a change of heart.
yeah. That previous one was a bit R-rated. A bit.
Oh no, I'm keeping that other part and I'm just changing the actual answer.
Oh, I think someone's clinched it.
Oh.
Oh no! Okay. I don't know if this achieved its intended outcome. I think it.
Did no one get it?
I have to. The silver stewards are fake.
Oh.
Yes!
Yes.
The
Yeah,
Gorgolems.
Andy got it. Yeah, the Gorgolems are real. I don't know. No, did you change that before I saw it, or did you?
Oh, me? No, I added in the bit after it. Which do you want to read that out?
I really don't.
I'll read
have
it.
to-
I'll read it. It's the Silver Stewards / I moan when I wipe.
Oh my god. Come on. Come on.
I need to add a bit funny.
No.
Oh.
I had Silver Stewards first, though. Don't worry.
So yeah, Andy and Hal both got that.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I thought it might be that because it just seemed like I thought it might be tarantulas, but that just seemed like too out there,
That's-
and maybe it'll be a boring one.
Yeah.
I knew I knew about the Gorgolems, Painbringers, and Genesis chapter because they're a bit like two edgelords, and we already talked about the Genesis. So for me, it was tarantulas. They've got things like the wasp people. What are they called? The ones from the Badab War.
Yeah.
The Yellow Jackets. So I was like, they probably have tarantulas. So I thought Silver Steward seems like it's trying too much to be like Tome Keepers or something. So
Yeah. You got me.
A bit safe, isn't it? A bit
I
safe.
looked up Gorgolems to like, oh, that sounds cool. I'll make a video about them. There's one sentence.
yeah.
One sentence. And it's their loyalist Space Marine chapter of unknown
It's one of the-
founding and genetic origin. Their
you know what it
chapter
is?
Awesome.
It's one of those ones where someone at Games Workshop's kid came to like watch them, like one of those like bring your child to work day, and they're like, I want to make up a chapter. And it's like, all right, go on then. Gorgolems. All right, cool. And that was all it
This
was.
is this is in the 9th edition Space Marines Codex apparently.
Yeah,
not
it
even
is at
all-
least
what?
correct. Like I was gonna include the Knights of Byzantium.
Oh, I like
They're on
them.
the chapter list on Lexicanum, but it's like literally just some guy who works at Games Workshop's homebrew chapter, so I don't know if that.
They're like
counted.
they've got a logo. They look like a purpley
Yeah,
Sons
yeah,
of
but like
Sons of the
it's
Iron
like-
Hands thing.
Yeah, it's not. They're not in a codex or in White Dwarf. It was just on the website, so I don't know if that counts. So I decided to change it.
Got a sick purple color scheme though,
I've got their logo somewhere. Let me see if I can find it for you.
and it's a hippocampus.
Yeah, I was gonna go with them. I was gonna do the question like, what's the only Space Marine chapter named after a real place? But then I like, oh, are they official? Are they unofficial? I don't know. So I erred on the side of caution. I'm sure no one would have cared either way.
We've got a
But-
cool logo.
Yeah, that's all you need really.
Are you telling me there's not a chapter called Greg's in Brixton?
No,
That-
there should be.
That's a very UK joke, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have Greg's in North America, do you? Do you know what Greg's is, Colin?
Yeah, I know what Greg's is from the 4chan green text where the man was kicked out of Greg's for being racist.
What a ultra specific thing to know.
I mean, you asked.
Oh my god. Should we tally up the scores, boys?
Yeah.
Andy, you have to Andy's gonna have to let us know how we all did now, because
Well,
I'm quaking.
are we adding a point to the scores with me and Hal, like just 1 point or something?
Yeah,
Or what's
or
going?
10 million points, whichever way you want to take that.
Okay.
Yeah.
10 million points.
That'd be joint first then.
yeah.
The only thing is, I do the scoreboards. I don't want to put 10 million in this really tiny frame, so we'll just add one.
We'll do
so,
one. It's fine.
That's the
Okay,
spirit,
so
the least resistance.
yeah, it's actually quite close. So in 4th place with 12 points, we had Colin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Double digits, nothing to be ashamed of.
Hey.
Yeah,
In
I'm
third-
showing, I'd say.
Are we still holding to whoever got the bonus technically overrules someone with points, so we're just going to add 1 point.
I think we'll just add 1 point. I think
We'll do
Okay.
one. One's fine. One's fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, minus 10 million points from that. Hal came in third with 15,
Not bad for my weak spot, technically.
Respectable.
and then it was between me and Eli by 1 point. Where
I'm doomed to lose forever now.
Eli
I
got
goofed up
18.
so hard on the
I got
Chapters
19.
question, bro.
I'm so sorry,
Oh.
Eli.
That one wipe, it cost you everything.
Dude, it truly did.
You had an opening when I messed up. What was
I
it?
got
The
a-
fourth question,
Like,
or the
and the
the,
Crimson Fists.
Yeah.
the Howling
That,
Griffins and
that
stuff.
question, that was a cruddy question to be, so that's my fault.
Oh,
That was fun.
I'll
Well-
copy and paste better next time. I swear. To you.
Could be worse. You could have
Could be
typed in cryptic munge. I speak over kiss mine down the lips,
Yeah, I
and I
didn't
moan when
actually
I
have a-
white. You could have written
have
that.
I didn't have a single meme answer to this quiz. That's crazy.
Mm.
I know. Eli was playing to win.
That's weird. Yeah, alright.
We were on our
It's not
best
like-
behavior with our guest today.
I was certainly not.
You were.
Approve of silliness or merriment. I take myself very seriously, I'll have you know.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you yell out like literally tell like 20 minutes ago? Oh, you've rain, I'm coming.
Was under
I was
duress.
put up to it.
You, you made him say it.
I was pressurized.
I feel
I
frustrated.
still have my dignity though, because I didn't say I moan when I. Oh shit.
Oh man.
The mastermind
That was
behind
so-
Chief Lord Glock and the Whip would never stoop so low.
Oh my gosh. That's one of my
Restricted it.
favorite. What? Jeez. That's one of
They
my favorite
restricted
videos on
it.
the
It's-
internet.
it's like- yeah, I used Slanesh fan art and she had her titties out.
Oh yeah.
So it was only on screen for like 2 seconds, but it still did me in.
Oh man, that's such a funny video. Holy frick. You should all go watch that video, viewers. If it exists still.
Let's all go watch some DreadAnon videos with ad block off.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, actually watch this without ad block as well. We'll appreciate it, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be nice.
We have to say though, thank you so much for coming on, Dread. It was
Very much.
Very much.
we have scarred you, I think.
I'll
I don't
never
know.
be the same.
you will not. Warhammer's not the same for any of us. We are victims.
We are.
Thank you so much for coming on, man. It was pretty cool to get a bit of fair. Obscure chapters is not something we would have probably necessarily delved into, so it's nice to have a bit of spice there, bit of a
Andy, you punked me, Andy, because I didn't know I was dealing with an expert on this. So,
yeah, he's quite terrifying in terms of lore.
I like that, just like my gravestone. Andy, quote from Hal, he was quite terrifying.
That's like the wrestler meme. Is it the Undertaker where Colin mentioned it
Standing
before? Yeah, the Undertaker's just standing behind, just like breathing in like pretty heavily. Thank you for everyone who played along, everyone who's listening as well. Hopefully you suffered as much as we did there. Obviously, we said some foul stuff at some point, so hopefully
Mainly
you.
Hal.
Mainly me.
It's already over. Preemptively cancelled.
Preemptively. This will be embarrassment for the future. Don't worry, people. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more of this, if you want to see Dread come on again, maybe he might be one of our little guests as well. Was that there? I don't mean guest. I mean you'll actually play the quiz maybe next time, and
Yeah,
then
we,
we'll.
have some ideas of what we could maybe do in the future, like an idea of maybe we have a chosen champion of law crimes pitted against one of our guests or something like that. We'll see what happens.
Something spicy, boys. And for next time, we've actually got a little bit of a bit of a different idea. We'll keep that as a surprise for now. So obviously you'll have to stay tuned and see what's coming next. Again, thank you, Dread. Thank you so much for coming on, man. It was really
It
cool.
was an absolute pleasure. Yeah.
I
had a great time.
Glad to
awesome,
hear it,
man. Thank you
Thank
so
for
much,
coming.
man.
Very epic.
And lastly, again, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll catch you all next time. See you guys.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.